Welcome to our second launching video of Pros with Cons.
The sequel.
The sequel, yes.
The return.
Well, we had a little setback last time.
Hey, we were trying to do, Robert, what we were really trying to do is to see how many they were paying attention on.
Yes.
They say, hey, we didn't know what you guys said. Can you do it again? And then we sat down, the three of us, and we were like brainstorming. How about if we sit like one with here, the other one with the microphone, the other one that looks like very, very interesting. And then we finally come up with this. So here you go.
This is it. So now we are officially launching Pros with Cons on Kickstarter.
Today?
No.
Oh.
It opens Saturday morning at 12:01 a.m.
12:01 a.m. Oh my gosh.
Yes. And there it is. That's what you will see when you log in at 12:02 a.m.
Mm-hmm. So for
Pros
people
with
that they
Cons.
haven't know, what is this whole thing about? This Pros with Cons.
What is it
They are
about?
just logging in. They're just starting up here, and they don't know what we're launching and what Kickstarter is all about. We're going to go a really, really quick reminder of what they're going to be doing, what they're going to be like seeing tomorrow, starting at noon, right?
No, Saturday morning, Saturday morning at midnight.
Okay, midnight. So
Wait, just
Saturday
ruined your
morning.
Friday. Today's Thursday.
Oh my goodness, the time is flying though. That's the thing. Suddenly, and I'm like 55, and then that's it, right?
Oh
Where
boy.
my life went.
But yeah, this is what you're going to see when you log in.
Right here.
And I know, Alfonso, you did an amazing story on this.
Wow, what's the story?
I literally just describe everything that we've been working on. It's pretty much the description. It's a really raw description of what we've been doing. It's a fantastic work. Put it together, this game, interactive game, all family, right? It's appropriate for all families. Are you, if anyone is wondering what Pros with Cons is all about, is once again, this is build your own convention type of thing.
I'm wondering. Please tell me.
Well, the good gentleman who's sitting down over there looking really interesting. So this one, right? This is Pros with Cons, right? Ting. Pros with Cons. It's a game that comes with 142 cards in the deck, the instruction manual, and of course the game mat, and a bunch of cards for you to play the game of Pros with Cons.
What is it? What's
categories.
the purpose of this game?
Well, the purpose of these games, especially,
to win.
is of course to win, right? But the way to win is to build your own convention. Of course, you need to make sure that your convention is profitable in a sense. So, and then as you can tell, there's different categories.
But that sounds like work. Why would I want to play a game that sounds like it's work?
Well,
like, how does this become fun?
People play Monopoly and they get bankrupt all the time. So then that's a game too.
It's not. It's just a game. It's a lifestyle.
Oh, and there's Al Ruddick, the greatest one being the cream of the crop, the greatest card.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, we have different categories in the game. As you can tell, there's the color coded. We actually designed to make a color coded categories from vendors, pre-sold tickets, celebrities, promoters, actions, attractions, cosplays, and artists included, all in the little box right here.
In case you're wondering what he's reading, this is what it looks like on the back of the box.
Yeah.
I gave away your secret.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, fine. These are, for example, cards. These are cards that they're going to be included in that. This is, for example, a attraction card. This one is, of course, for the magic of the
Movie Madhouse Podcast Lounge.
And what happens when I get an attraction?
Well, it's every single one of the cards, they have a different action. So then, for example, if you notice this card right here, the Movie Madhouse says that it's when you play this card in your area, select one opponent and remove one attraction from their area.
That's right. 'Cause when you have the Movie Madhouse podcast in your area, no other attractions exist.
There you
I
go.
usually remove that as soon as I can. I get that thing like boom.
Yeah, you know which the card that constantly comes in my play. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that's the best looking card there is.
Oh my goodness. The thing is when this one is based on cosplay. So as you can tell, this one is color coded in yellow, right? With the name of the character. Well, with the name of, in this case, Steve. All. And then it says, oh boy, the camera
It
is
says this can also be used as an attraction.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? I mean, I have here a map. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
So I'll keep this up and you can explain what we're supposed to do and then we'll explain the cards. Is that okay?
That sounds fantastic. And thank you very much for helping us with that, Stevie. So then we have, let's say that you have 9 cards in your hand, or it's 7 cards. In your
5
hand.
cards.
It's 5.
Starts with 5, yes.
Okay, well, we start with 5. I mean, don't forget that also this one comes with mini games that you can swap the game around. So then 5 cards in your hand. And then if you have one of these and your turn to play comes around, then you will place this card either on the cosplay area on the map, on this side, in the map, on this side.
Which is the yellow.
The yellow that refers to cosplay, right?
Right there.
Or you can also put it as an attraction that will be right there. Right? Once you fill your board, that will be the main board for Pros with Cons. Once you fill your board on Pros with Cons, then that means that you have a game, that you have a event.
Well, that sounds easy. Look, all I need is 2 celebrities, 2 artists, 2 cosplayers, and 2 attractions. So and I fill that up.
And a sponsor. At least one sponsor.
Well, what's to stop me from just like filling it up every time I get a turn?
Absolutely nothing. But then the second half of the game, once you've done that, you now have to count your vendors to see how much money you made.
Yes.
So
how does one get vendors?
The same way, by playing a card from the deck. Oh, Alfonso here will show.
I got it right here. Yep, I got it right here. So then right here we have a promoter. That will be a card that you will have to have. And then, of course, this card.
Yeah. That looks like attractions.
Yeah, these all are attractions right here. And then we have cosplayers, right? We have, what is it here?
Sponsors.
Sponsors. So we're going to pull the first sponsor right here. Awesome.
Which is the GME, Game Masters Emporium. That is the official home of CKX.
That's right.
Yes.
Free advertising.
Right?
There it is.
And you'll notice up in the top, there's a little VIP.
Yeah,
those are special cards.
Yeah.
How so?
Because when you have a VIP card, it can be used to cancel any card being played. Hey, Andrew Thomas. I recognize that name.
Hey, Andrew.
I think he might have a card in that deck.
He actually is part of the game. Andrew, he is he's an artist in the game. So if you notice, then we have every card that I'm pulling right now is a sponsor card. And then these cards have a price, have a value of 4,000, let's say, points.
Yes. Some of the sponsors do have a $4,000 value, and they're exclusive sponsors. The rest of them have abilities, and you can have as many as you want. Like there we go, RB Fabrics.
Right.
Ooh.
That one, when you have it in your area at the end of the game, you can flip a celebrity card.
Yeah. And then, of course, I'm looking for
more someone else's.
Anybody's. Yeah.
One more. This one it's a really good one.
Rubies. When it's in your area, you can flip one attraction.
There we go. So we have, just like that, we have all the categories here. Of course, we have the vendors. Let me take a look here.
Just curious. In that artist pile, did you see an Andrew Thomas?
Let me take a look. I think so.
It's got to be in there.
I think so. I mean, I don't know. This might be on a special card.
A special card. Oh, right. Yeah.
I told him it was a special card.
Yeah.
Oh, here they are.
Do that.
Let me see. I got, looking like a rock star.
There he is. The Andrew Thomas card with Auric in the background, too, nonetheless.
Yes.
It's like a mafia guy with the glasses.
And if CK Sketch Duel, it's an attraction card. If it's in play and he's in play, they cannot be flipped.
Okay.
And the reason flipping is bad is because if a card is upside down, it counts for your numbers, but it does not count for any benefits.
So at the end of the game, if your card is flipped over, then you don't get any.
No benefits from it
No
whatsoever.
benefits. Yeah.
Wow. So it has to be face up at the end of the game.
Yep.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. So then all of these goodies, of course, then every box like this will also contain the rule book that we mentioned early today. Well, mentioned in early today video.
Yes.
Well, if
we
you look in the
mentioned that.
history down here, you will see the video. So then there you go. This one has the rule book, it has all the instructions, the origin, and everything that has to do with pros with cons, how to play, the contents, and everything. And then, in addition of it, the same mat that Steve is holding. Now we are including. Yep, we're including one of them for every game. You will have one included on it. So then you just need to do the folding on unfolding, and then you will be able to play. So then that's what includes on the basic package of the pros with cons starter pack. This is what you're gonna be getting. This is what you're pledging for, right? This is how you start. This is a fantastic game. I cannot. We've been doing it 2 years now, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, for 2 years we've been touring around. We did shows in there was Anime North. We did a run over there.
ThunderCon.
ThunderCon. It was another play demonstration.
Oh yeah, Cornwall. We went to Cape
Cornwall as well. I know that we did a
London
demonstration
Comic-Con.
here at the shop at Comic-Con. So then we know that we have been getting the feedback for so many people for them to know what exactly we can improve, we can get better and stuff. So then,
A lot of people that we played with, they ended up enjoying it, especially when they found out that it's really competitive. 'Cause, when Rob and I first played, it's like I wasn't into. I'm not into games and whatnot, right? But once we started playing because I had to, it's like, hey, this is kind of fun.
I forced him.
He forced me, and then I found out that you can actually, if you read the rules, you can kind of like bend them a bit, so you can like destroy and destroy your opponent, like take away a lot of his things, especially when he's close to winning. It's amazing.
Most of the cards will say you can flip one talent card.
Right.
And Steve was the man that pointed out to me that doesn't mean yours. That means a talent card.
Any talent card.
Any talent card. So it's like, oh, I'll flip yours over.
Yep. And suddenly the cutthroat game was born.
And it was fun. A lot of people that played liked it. And a lot of people that are in Chatham area that have been to CK Expo like it a lot more because there's people on the cards they know, which makes it special for them. It's like, oh, I know this guy. I know this Batman guy. Boom. It's fun. And oh, here's your card, Steve. Well, ha, ha, ha. I'm going to beat you with your card. I'm like, oh, gosh, not this again.
Okay. And it had happened before.
Yes.
This is, I'm so glad that we're finally getting to the stage that we are making this available to anyone. For that regard, this is so good because then we work on the Kickstarter to make sure that we got all the players and, of course, goodies and, of course, a little bit of everything. So now we do have a screen for us to show about how it's going to look like this Kickstarter thingy. There you go. So I'm going to follow here. So you got to excuse me if I'm not looking at the screen directly.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at the screen of the computer where I'm reading also the pros with cons.
Okay.
And then I will try to go over so then everybody can see what is happening there. So
what is that on screen right now?
Right there is a sample of the mini games because pros with cons comes with these fun cards at the end of the package that is called like a mini game. So instead of doing one of each or one of the two celebrities, two vendors, and so on, as is noted on the mat, this one right here will give you a different configuration of the game. So then you can actually shuffle and choose one of these ones that they don't require two of each. For example, this one shows one cosplay, three vendors, one
Celebrity.
one celebrity, two sponsors, two attractions, and one artist. And then you have a show.
Okay. Now, when you have that, does that mean everybody have to go for that same goal?
No. It's the cards you're given. You deal out one to each player, and that's their goal.
Oh, so everyone is different. And then, like, I see up there that, like, it's one of each. Like, if you had one of each, and then someone else had 6 artists.
Yeah.
believe it or not, it still is balanced
It's
because
really balanced.
yeah, if you get 6 of say artists, right,
Yeah.
you may come across a whole bunch of them in a pile. But if someone has 1 of each, it is so hard to find one attraction
Yeah.
if you're not if they're not coming up at that point.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because I had
good
that
challenge.
when Alfonso and I first test played it. I drew that one. It's like, oh, this will be easy, and he beat me.
Well, actually, when we played a game with someone had 1 of each, we will team up and we will look and see how many cards people have, and then we team up on that person to, prolong the game.
Yeah.
And you got to be creative about this. When you want to win and point fingers, you got to
Yeah.
watch your own.
There is. Oh, go ahead, Alfonso.
Sorry, this one, just really quick before we move on. This one is an empty card, so then you can actually configure the number of cards that you want to add. Like you can
Yep.
configure your very own custom
0,
selection.
so I win.
Well, then you put it over there, you win, you make no money. The other one has 1 vendor, then the other one beats you. That's it.
Now, we have added one thing to the game that's just starting to come out now. It was released for the first time at CKX. It's the event card.
Yes.
And if you don't mind, Steve, there is a jumbo one in front of you because Linda says I should set a time to collect my jumbo card, Rob. That is. Oh, I'm going to back out here and do this and do this. So that is Linda from Lindy Cosplay Supplies, who's been an amazing sponsor with us. But the event card, it kind of changes up the game.
How so?
Because it acts as an environment card, and it can be it's changed up randomly. So you'll have a little deck of event cards, and like it says with this one, when this card is in play, instead of drawing the card, the active player can take the top card off the discard pile. So it allows you more options.
Okay.
So yeah, that is one thing that our test playing has given us.
Yes, that is. Oh, here I'm finding another card, vendor card.
Oh, there she is. Lindy Cosplay Supplies. She has a vendor card in the actual deck as well.
Yep.
And can be played as a sponsor, but does not allow anything. Yeah, so between Linda and her Lindy Cosplay Supplies, she's all over that game. Yes.
Thank you very much for all your help. And here, so we got everything in the everything on the deck. Remember, there's 142
What's a pre-sold
cards.
ticket?
Pre-sold ticket. Okay, let me pull the card. Pre-sold ticket, just like this one right here. Right. For example, I'm pulling this one right here. It's called front of the line attraction. Where is it? Right here.
How does one play with this? How does one
that one? You can put it into play in that area that you showed on the map there, on the mat. As long as you have an attraction in play, you can play that card, and it counts as free money at the end of the game.
Yep.
Also, the best thing to try and do is get as many pre-sold tickets as you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay away from Eddie Deason. Oh,
there's a story behind that. I'm pretty sure.
Well, no, his card, the ability as card is when he gets played, every other player loses all pre-sold tickets in play.
Oh,
so yeah, there he is. Oh wait, no, that's a Q&A card. That's the pre-sold ticket.
That's not the pre-sold tickets. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's his celebrity card.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
Yes. Some of these, there he is. And when this card comes into play in your area, your opponent loses all pre-sold tickets they have in play. He's a very evil character.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That's
sometimes that card's been amazing.
Yep. Well, and this is where it's fun because you can also set up combos because there is another one that allows you to go through the discard pile and pull out any pre-sold tickets and put them into play.
That's right.
I think it's Eugene Clark.
Let me take a look.
Yes.
It's Tyler.
Tyler Maine, was it?
Oh yes. Eugene.
And what does he do? When this card comes in, flip all celebrity talent cards in all other areas. No, that's not the one. I think you're right. It's one of
Tyler.
It's either Tyler or Paul McGillian. Right at the beginning of celebrities, one of those two. Tyler Maine.
I think Tyler Maine.
Yeah, I think it's
Wolverine
Tyler,
from.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
X-Men. I played Sabretooth.
Yeah.
And that one says, yeah, that's the one. When this card comes into play, turn over 5 cards into the discard pile and then search the discard pile for any pre-sold tickets and put them into play. So what you do is you put Eddie Deason out and everybody dumps their pre-sold. And then next turn you put out Tyler Maine and you pick them all back up.
Oh, yeah. This is awesome.
This is how you combo before, and it was just like just when you think you're winning, suddenly.
Yep. Lots of losing going on.
Every game is never the same.
Never.
That is absolutely
never the same.
There's been a time where I got my opponents to discard all their cards, and they only had 1 card each. And then I picked up another card that says, take 1 card. My opponent says, I only have 1 card. Well, that's all I want.
That's it.
So he's waiting at the beginning of his turn with no cards, and he's got to wait for his turn to pick one up.
The draw go. But then you come across another card. It's one of our promo cards we put out where it allows everybody to draw 2 cards on their turn. That's George Mahalka. Yes.
Yep. That's true. Well, we know that this is the base set. So we show you a couple samples of the base set of what it comes in the actual set and what the cards do. Basically, that's what it goes, right? So we are launching, as Robert mentioned early today, we are launching Friday night. This will be Friday night, Saturday morning.
Yeah, basically Friday night at midnight. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So the Friday night at midnight we'll be launching, and one of the first things we are going to have different kind of options for you. We finally know that the actual deck, like the whole package, is going to be in about all the options are right there. We're going to have an early bird. So you can actually pledge for your game. There it is. Yep. There we go. So we have a thank you option just in case if you want to support our initiative of putting together the game. You can pledge for $1, right? But the one that you want to get is the early bird one. That one is going to be up for only a limited time. So meaning that when we start till we say the Monday morning?
Sunday at midnight is when it ends.
Midnight. Okay, there we go. So then from that time, you are going to be able to access to the game exactly the same with all the goodies, 142 cards, the mat, the rule book, everything only on a pickup model for only $20, right? So you won't pay shipping. Of course, you have to pick it up, right? It's a basic pledge, so you pick it up either or in Chatham, Kent, location to be disclosed very soon.
Game Masters Emporium.
There you go, Game Masters Emporium, or in Kitchener's here at Studio Comics Press, and then there you go. You can access to the game just like that, right?
The nice thing there is, if you go into either of these places, Studio Comics Press or GME, you're going to see so much other cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
So it's worth it just to go visit these stores.
Oh, thanks, Rob. That's awesome.
You can meet Alfonso and have him sign his little card.
Yeah.
Well, I probably could that. If you do that, I will. If you do early bird and then you come and pick it up at Studio Comics Press, it's free signatures for everybody. How about that? There. So we got that as well. We have really, in case if you are so engaged with your game, you can get it out. If you miss the first early bird option, then you can actually come and pick it up. I mean, you can now after the first option, the first 24 hours. Then after that, then you will have to pay the full price. It is only $5 more, but I mean, you have the option to get it shipped to you, and then you get an option to come and pick it up in either of those 2 places. Then we do also have the group ticket that is over there. The group ticket will have 5 games. This one is designed for stores or really good enthusiasts that they really want to put the game around, make sure to get everything together. It's about like 5 games over there. You can get the retailer pack that comes with 10 games. Wow. That one it's like one of the best because then now you will have a little box with pros with cons. It looks really, really nice. That it works fantastic. 10 games get shipped to you anywhere in the world. Okay? Ooh. This one is good. Now, here we go with some really cool stuff. With the really fun stuff. that we know that this is something that we've been thinking and we brainstorm in so many ways, and then we finally come up with like four different options that they're gonna be super cool options. Okay, option number one: become a vendor. Right. So if you want to become a vendor, means that you are gonna be one part of the deck of these cards. You will be a purple. Here it is. You will be purple. Uh, in the purple area, you will be a vendor, of course, right here. You will be assigned with that. Your name of the business that you want, it will be put right here on where the name is. The photo of your, um, the one that you send us, the business or I don't know, craft, or maybe yourself, right? Maybe it's just yourself. You want to be Alfonso Espinos as a vendor. You can do that. Your photo, my photo will be here. And then the description. This description will be pre-written for you,
And
right?
this will
So
be in
then
every deck, right?
it will be
This
included
will
in every deck moving forward.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking
this
if I was a vendor and I was not part of Chatham Con and I want people to know who I am, I would get one of these cards so everybody that buys one will see my business and they'll wonder who I am. That's
Yeah,
pretty good advertising.
that's a
because
very
yeah,
smart idea.
in the picture you could put along the bottom your website or your phone number or your Instagram. Like
Yep.
you can make it how you want your little picture.
Yeah,
That's
like your
great.
photo, it's good to
For your
go.
fans only site, whatever works. But the picture has to be tasteful.
Yeah.
And the only thing that it cannot be swapped, you cannot
Real
choose
profile.
about it, is the action. Though
Yeah.
that's the thing. But
That
we will design that for you.
that we have to do just to keep the game balanced.
Yeah, yeah. So then that's one of the perks, and it's not a lot per se. Well, it's a really good access for it. One card of this. In addition, you will receive 100 extra cards. 100 of these cards to you that you can do whatever. You can give them away. You can,
Ooh.
paper wall your room with your cards. Whatever you want to do with them.
Or
Right.
literally you could make a deck of just your vendor cards,
Well, that's
right?
true.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
That would be very cool. The next option is become a card. Now, this option will give you everything, but then now you are gonna be able to choose what happens here. Of course, restrictions apply, right?
Yeah.
We gotta make sure that it's a balanced card. That yes, it can be it can have a little bit of power. It cannot be one card that is like I put this card and everything is lost. No,
And I
no,
win.
yeah, no. I mean, like
It's the Dr. Stevel card.
the Doctor Steel card. There will be one in every 10 decks or 20 decks.
Make the Thanos card. It's like when I have this card, then boom, half the players disappear. And you
Hey,
get to choose.
but you can do. But being creative, you can do a card that says like every player like loses a turn every two. Loses a turn every time,
Yep.
right? Every time that they pull out, if you pull out a vendor card or if you pull out an attraction card, then you lose turn or you use. I don't know. You can be creative with those descriptions, right? That's the vendor card, right? So then you become a card. Now, what happens? The next option is that you become a promoter. And then let me find my promoter cards here in my deck of cards. This is not here.
The
It's
doctor's got one.
yeah. Here it is. Okay. I got one nice promoter card right here.
I've got a bigger one.
Hang on.
No.
There.
Oh my, oh my goodness. Okay, well that promoter card that Steve is showing right now, that one it's included in some goody stuff that we did for CK Expo. That was the first expansion pack.
The,
Okay,
the 10th anniversary of CK Expo expansion pack.
yes, that's what it is. And this one right here, it comes with 10 cards. It comes with a stable card, and are we gonna open this today?
Do you want to?
No, I don't know, but we can. But we're gonna
I can
show
pretend
you.
to open it. I've already opened it.
But before we go into opening the pack, we're gonna just finish this really quick. Become a promoter, right? So then, if you wanna become a promoter, the promoter card is one of the most important cards in the game. Just due to the fact that the promoter is a present card in every single game. So if you put your own card, you have your very own set rule that you can put at the beginning of the game. For example, right here, Chris, right,
Yep.
has.
And at the end of the game, you may flip one sponsor card. That is a very, very powerful card.
It is, because then if you have enough enough budget and then somebody flips your card, then you're done.
Yeah, you lose $4,000 right there.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
let's start off with the promoter card. At the beginning of each game, we shuffle a deck, and every person gets one promoter card.
Yes.
And that promoter card is yours, and you have that power of whatever promoter card is throughout the game.
That's right. That's the character you are creating your con.
So that'll either help you or it might hinder you.
Exactly.
You can just being the promoter is just the highlight, because then you know that you have an action moving forward and through the whole game.
Now, that being Chris's card, I just think that I don't recognize him like that. He needs a Viking hat.
Right?
On an updated
That was
card.
awesome.
I might have a new picture like that. Can you put yours back up again, Steve, for a second?
Yep. And then now we have, in the expansion, we did a Dr. Stevel promoter card.
He is the only other person to have a promoter card other than the original 10. And it says once per game, you can go through the discard pile and put any card that references Dr. Stevel into your hand.
Well, how does that work? How many Dr. Stevel cards are there?
There's a couple.
There's a few.
Because my interpretation of the rules is if your picture is on the card, that counts.
As your card.
Oh, really? So even in the group shots?
Well, there's a there's a couple.
I'm just going by what you're saying.
That's right.
This is how these rules get tweaked.
That's right.
Love it.
You know what?
But-
I know if we were playing and you were looking at a picture of that thing and you got the magnifying glass out and go, look, there I am in the corner.
Yeah.
There you go. You get to put that in your hand.
I'm bringing my magnifying glass.
Bring your magnifying glass.
All group shot.
The last option in the game. The last option that we have here is become an expansion. So what does that mean? It means that you will become one of these little packets. I mean, you will give us the information, the photos, the names, and everything for us to create one of these little expansion packets. You will get it. This is what the expansion, and goes tied into what we're talking earlier. Like, what's an expansion pack? Well, the expansion pack, it looks like this one, contains 10 cards, just like the original expansion pack. And this one comes with like so many different actions that you can now add on to your game, kind of like a Pokemon, if you want to call it like that, right? So you add on these cards to it. And then it seems like you, Steve, you have one expansion pack open with you, don't you?
I do.
Okay. Come on. It's time for show and tell. What it comes in the expansion packs.
Yeah, these are expansion packs. I opened them the last time, and there are 10 cards. I will just show you guys. You guys can read them, because on the back, they resemble every other card, so they can just be shuffled into the deck. So here we go. I mean, this is
What's the name of that one? The Stevening After Party.
Yes.
And again, this is one of the event cards that adds to the environment of the game.
what does it do?
During the budgeting phase, all VIP talent can select one extra vendor card.
So if you had a talent that's got VIP on it, the little
It now counts. You can pick 2 vendors for that card.
Yep.
oh, so 2 vendors. Each vendor is worth money.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just a number 2. Oh my gosh, this is a sexy card.
Look at that.
It's a promoter card, which gets dished out at the beginning of the game.
Yep.
We all know about that. We've talked about that. Number 3.
Another event card.
Event
Oh,
card.
time for a Q&A. Yes.
Nice.
When this card, or when the active player plays a card, all other players may flip a card. This is like what I consider a chaos card.
Yep.
Active
Yep.
player plays a card.
Mayhem.
All the other players may flip a card.
Yep. Which means that card you just played may get flipped by one of the opponents that you have.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wow. The Degrassi people.
Getting it done at Degrassi. And that one, if I'm not mistaken, I can't quite read it, but it allows you to search the deck for any paired cards. You'll see kind of like the Andrew Thomas card that said if CKX Sketch Duel is in play, you can go for those 2 cards and put them in your hand.
You also have the Dino Power Thunder Rangers.
That's true. Kevin Duhaney and Jeff Perazzo.
And if you get them both in there, you can pick them together. And
Yep. There's also the Impala and the Jurassic Park Jeep are a pair of cards. The Space Troopers and the Arena, I think, go together, but it allows you to grab paired cards.
Yes.
Okay. Does that include paired vendors?
No.
Okay. Oh, Janet Goldstein.
Look at that. Lieutenant Vasquez arrives. And
Nice.
what does hers say? And when this card is drawn, all players shuffle their hands back into the deck and redraw 5 cards.
Oh,
Another chaos card.
chaos, because when you have all your cards and you're ready to make the next 5 moves, sometimes you do. You're playing this stuff out, and then you got to get rid of everything. Oh, that's chaos.
Yes.
Yep.
Do me a favor, Steve. Move the mic ahead just a little bit.
Right.
Away from you. Yep, there you go.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted covering my face.
No.
Oh, look at this.
Linda said she was a great guest.
No.
Oh, this is a rare card now.
It's a rare card.
Why?
Yes.
Because that card has been changed. That's not the photo on the actual card anymore.
Is that you wearing your X-ray glasses that you promised?
Yeah.
You told me?
That makes me look to the future though, and I can see that card is it's a recalled card.
When this card comes into play in your area, you can go through the discard pile, take one artist, and weirdly enough, one what does that say?
Cosplayer.
One cosplayer, and put them into play.
That's weird.
That was a little added because I don't remember that in the original write-up for the card.
I guess when you're printing the cards, you have
You
extra
can do what
powers.
you want. Yeah, exactly.
I think I want to put my pledge very soon though.
That's totally fair.
Oh, Randy said, "Is there a sharks with laser beams mounted on their heads card?"
That
Hey,
could be done
that's a
in any
good one,
expansion pack.
That's a good one.
Yep. Oh, we saw this one before. In cosplay, we use everything is the name of this one. And when this card is in play, instead of drawing a card, the active player may take the top card off the discard pile instead.
Do they have to?
Nope.
But
That's
they
why
may.
it says may.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. Ooh,
Randy, that is a good idea.
we have a new attraction.
The generally, when this card is in play, in anyone's area, vehicle attractions cannot be flipped.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
It'll protect you and cause frustration to someone else who wants to
Exactly.
see you destroyed.
It's one of those cards that become targeted pretty quick, kind of like George Mihalka.
Yep.
You know.
And this is the final card in this new expansion pack, the CK Expo 10th anniversary pack.
And it says, and suddenly a 2-day show. There we go. When this card is drawn, shuffle the discard pile back into the draw pile and draw a new event card.
Whoa. So everything is discard. Like, let's say at the end of the thing, when you've only got 3 cards left and this comes out,
Yep.
you go like,
boom, day 2.
You just continue the game.
Yep.
On forever. Oh, that's awesome.
But yes, that is the expansion pack. I think was brilliant cards in there.
Yeah, so any of the vendors that become an expansion pack, this would probably be good for stores or other conventions. I mean, you can like take 10 of your 10 events or like people or you know,
celebrities, artists
that make you guys who you are. Like let's say Cape or Shockstock or any other or Thunder Bay, you know, when you're ThunderCons, you want to have an expansion pack, take 10 of your best and you can put it in there. And then that'll kind of be added to this.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
Exactly.
Was it? Oh.
So there we go.
So then that was an expansion pack. That was one of the ones that we did. So then if you want to become, or if you want to do that, like Steve was saying, there is an option. So then you have to be watching that Kickstarter. We'll have that option. This is the last option over there on the list. So you select that one, and then you will be literally like this. And then you will get like a bunch of cards for you to, again, paper well your room if you want. So that would be awesome.
Or people from Sunburst, you could have an expansion pack, 10 cards promoting your event.
Yes.
Hey, that's not
all the impersonators. Yes.
That's right, Greg. This is for you, man.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out, Greg.
So, pros with cons, ready to be launched. Kickstarter is now, we are like we don't have to polish anything. It's just, we are just literally making sure that all the little commas are put in together. And then now we are launching this in less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it's less than 24 hours.
Just over 24 hours. Yeah, because it's tomorrow at midnight.
Tomorrow midnight. Okay, fantastic. So then, I don't know what else to say. I'm just so happy that we're finally reaching out to this point, and I know that we're gonna get a bunch of stuff, and we have some stretch goals, right? What did that mean? Means that if we reach our goal early, then the time that's kind of like what's going to happen, we are going to be given some stretch goals for people that they are ready to do. So then everybody, once we reach 2,000, 3,000, so every $1,000 that we reach out of our $2,000 limit, once we reach $2,000, you will get an extra card every $1,000. Everybody who has pledged for this game will get an extra card as a form of thank you, right? As a stretch goal. So
And these will be all new cards.
of course, yeah, it will be brand new cards that they're going to be designed, they're going to be put together, and just sent right into the package.
Exactly. Linda said, "Are you in Kitchener, Alfonso?"
Yes, I am indeed, my dear Linda.
Yes.
Here on Frederick Mall, we are right off the highway, literally.
Yep. It's easy to get to.
Yeah, we're really accessible. We're really lucky accessible. That one end we have Woodstock going to one end. I mean, Stratford going to one side, and then Waterloo to the other one. So it's very centric per se.
There we go. Deep River asks how long the Kickstarter's for. I believe it's 60 days.
We plan it out for 60 days to make sure that everybody gets the word and ensures that at least
Deep River expansion pack.
Hint, hint, Jay.
Wink, wink. By the way, yeah.
Oh, and that's Linda said, "I'll be at the Kitchener Con this in November."
Oh, fantastic!
Oh,
great.
I didn't know there was one. Depending on when it is, I will be there too.
If Linda's there, you know what? That's good enough for me.
Yeah,
that is one solid lady.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, as in, like, you know, awesome person.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, okay.
She fixed my minions. They were blind, you know, so just gouged their eyes up, and she gave them proper eyes now. It's amazing. Thank you, Linda.
Friend forever. Look at that. Oh, November 2nd, 3rd. Yeah, I think I'm free. It's always the end of November. I'm tied up. But awesome. And Linda, you gotta make it to ThunderCon this September.
Yeah.
I know we've spoken to people in ThunderCon about sponsorships for their cosplay section.
Yeah.
I might know of somebody, Linda, who might, you know, be someone you could reach out to for that.
Sorry, the cough is going around.
Yeah, I know, right? What is the date for ThunderCon?
ThunderCon's is the first or second weekend of September.
Yeah, I have it marked in my calendar.
As do I.
In September. When is it? No, I don't have it.
I do. May, June, July, I guess.
Oh, here we go. September 21st and 22nd.
I was going to get there.
Oh, wait, that's right. Oh, Linda, I have to talk to you.
Ooh, they got that other con going on.
There's Crowfest going on the same weekend.
Oh, no.
Yes. I will get a hold of you, Linda.
Abort.
Topic change. Oh, what's this?
Delete. Control Alt delete.
Andrew says, I've been wanting to go for years.
That's what she said.
And yeah, she's running the Crowfest contest September 21st.
Oh.
And Deep River said, perfect. I'll promote it big time June 1st. Excellent. Oh. But yeah, so there we go. That is Pros with Cons ready to go. If you look back up at the top of the comments, it looks like in everything except YouTube, but all the Facebook pages, JX3, CK Cosplay, Pros with Cons, CK Expo, the Movie Madhouse. Oh, wait, the Movie Madhouse YouTube channel and CK Expo YouTube channel. If you go back to the very top of those channels, you will see the link that will take you right to this page. Pros with Cons page.
Yeah.
I would post it again, but I'm trying to copy it out and it won't let me.
Yeah. Here, I got one. I think I got one last paste.
Do ya?
I think so. Let me check. Yes. Seems like. Oh, here I am. Let me see. I'm pasting the link. No, this is not. I have it right here. And this is the actual preview game. So now it's going to be posted. Let's see. Okay. It seems like it works.
Yep, there it went through.
Yeah.
So now it's right here too. So now everybody can see it. But it's also at the top.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay.
All right.
Well, then, everybody, thank you very much on my end. It's a pleasure to be right here with you guys. Please, it's only we're gonna be there selling this for 60 days. So then, get ready. We're gonna be repeating ourselves. Pros with cons. Check it
Oh, hey,
out.
one more thing. To some people out there that are kind of iffy on pros and cons and live in the GTA, Robert and myself will be at Anime North in the games room Friday, Saturday, and Sunday
Next weekend.
And we will be demonstrating this for free. You just come on over, and I have some extra Dr. Stevel promoter cards that I can hand out to you. If you pick out one of the cards, and you have this little freebie with you.
Actually, yeah, I'll have some promo cards to go along with that too.
Awesome.
Oh, and I got some of these other weird cards that I'm just trying to get rid of.
Randy says that link kicks you out because it's private.
Ooh, okay. Thank you, Randy. I'm gonna take a look at here. What's going on? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's your OnlyFans account. Do not get them mixed up again.
I'm sorry. But if you want to drop a 5, that will be fine.
Actually, I have something while Alfonso's telling us about his OnlyFans.
Hola.
and Spanish, really.
So, so your OnlyFans is in Spanish?
No. What is it? Here.
Are the pictures?
Okay.
They're pictures. What do you mean? Are the pictures in Spanish? I can't understand it if they're not.
Yeah, of course.
Well, when I was at basic training over in Dundas, Saskatchewan, we had like payphones. Us old people know what payphones are. So you put a quarter in and you contact home. And we get bored sometimes. So we're all waiting in line. And when I finish with my conversation, I'm going, yeah, sorry, man, this phone's only in French. And these people just got frustrated and left. And we're like, we're just kidding. Oh, too late.
Randy said Sharks with Lasers OnlyFans account. There we go.
Yeah. I'm starting a Feets Only account with my Barney Rubble. You saw those feet. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can you do me a favor, Alfonso?
Yeah.
Share that to me as well, real quick.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because then I can put it on every page.
Done. Okay. There goes. And then, Randy, if you click on that link, if you can let us know if it works, please, that will be super, super helpful. Just to make sure that we're not sharing my OnlyFans account 3 times.
That's what I kind of said when I started my OnlyFans account.
There we go. It's starting to go out. Okay. And while we're doing that, I'm going to show off these cards because these will some of the cards you can probably get at Anime North this weekend. These are the original 5 promo cards that we put out. The first 2, and I'll go in number then, is the George Mihalka card.
Ooh.
George came to CK Expo. And this is the one that says when this card's in play, every player draws 2 cards at the beginning of their turn.
You go through a pack really quick.
Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. And the Alyssa King, because she was at the same show.
Oh, I'll take that card.
This is an evil card because this card makes everybody discards their hands. And then everybody draws 1 except the person who played this card.
They draw 3.
They draw 3. Randy says, I don't see the link in the comments section.
Oh, okay. Okay. Comment section. I have it there. Click. Click, click, go.
There. Linda says she gave it to him, but I also sent it to him as well.
Okay, perfect.
So
if you can still try it out, it will be fantastic.
Those were the first 2 promo cards that came out. And then 2 years ago, we went to ThunderCon, and it was like, we need a promo card for ThunderCon. They had Kevin and Jeff coming, Kevin Duhaney and Jeff Perazzo. So Bring the Thunder suddenly was real. And in this one, it allows you to go search for both of those cards and put them into play.
At first, I thought that was silly until I had to use it, and it helped me get massive points.
Yep. And then across the bottom, as you'll see, this is a ThunderCon edition card. Then, as we said, we went to Cape, Cornwall area pop culture. Oh, we got a couple of people showing. Yes. Another evil card. You hand your hand to the person to your left.
Mine's in better focus.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mine looks cool with the background. Look at that. Whoa.
Who is this?
Haley Harley Quinn Smith. Sorry,
Wow.
Haley.
And this card actually is another chaos card.
Yes, it is. Randy says it doesn't take him to a Pros with Cons Kickstarter page. It takes him to the general Kickstarter page.
No.
What? Thank you for letting me know.
I'm wondering if that link will take him once it goes live, and until then. But there should be a pre-launch page.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I'm well, you're doing this, and thank you, Randy, again. I'm gonna send you one more link to see if we can sort this out. And thank you though for
and just to let everyone know
clicking.
from Cape. Yeah, it's got the little Cape edition at the bottom.
Okay.
Yes. Alfonso.
Okay. Let's try this one more time. Oh, okay. I think you got it. Okay. It seems like.
Okay. If you'll notice, I just sent you a message, Alfonso. I've looped you and Randy together, so you can just drop it in there.
Awesome. Yes.
And then the last promo card that we had come out, and this is another CKX card. The wording on it is a touch off compared to what we actually envisioned, but we are cheap and will not reprint these cards till these are all gone. This is the How About No card.
It's actually called the How About No card.
Much better. Play this card when someone is trying to steal one of your talent cards. The action is canceled and you can steal one of their cards. Basically, the way it's supposed to be is
do unto others what they would do unto you.
Yes.
So if they tried to do something to you, then that card is like, how about no? And they can do exactly what they tried to do to you, to them.
Exactly.
But someone just didn't get the freaking memo.
So close. Okay. Oh, it looks like we have another link.
Yep.
Good.
Here we go. That one I know is working. It should.
And I have it ready to go. As soon as Randy tells us he can get to the pre-launch page, I'm hitting enter and it will spam the page.
You're the man, Randy.
So we're all waiting for Randy. No pressure.
Randy.
Oh, Randy said, where's the $1 million card?
We're working on that.
That one works.
Yay.
Thank you,
there
Randy.
we go. The link that's showing up now after Randy says that one works is the link that will take you to the pre-launch page so you can watch for the actual launch coming up at midnight tomorrow. So yes, Alfonso, thank you. Steve, thank you.
Thank you.
This is a little exciting.
He's going to cry. Stop. Jeez. It's going to make me cry.
Pros with Cons, everybody. Live and Kickstarter.
That's how he covers his tears.
Yeah, a day or two. Thank you very much. Now it's time for me to go and put more links to do more promotions about this.
Yes. All right.
And do a bunch of different things.
All right. Well, all right. Thank you, everybody. I guess we will see everybody else later on when you come to get your Pros with Cons.
And see you at Anime North next weekend.
Yes. Definitely.
I say shut up! It's a man!